What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, as y'all might know by now, some of you may be new to this channel. I'm a pro-black individual, right? I try to support black folks as much as possible when we're doing something and doing something good. I speak about it. I talk about issues affecting our community on this channel as much as I can. Yeah, man, and I champion my people, right? But and I'm all about the black brotherhood. You know what I mean? Black unity, all of that. I'm all about black brotherhood. But it's just some black brothers, some of y'all gotta stay the fuck away from me. Like some of y'all, I'm kind of weary of y'all. I'm kind of distrusting of y'all. You know what I mean? Something about it just seems a little suspicious. What Dr. Umar say? That don't seem suspicious. that doesn't seem suspicious. That's what he said. Something like that. I forgot his exact words, right? But some of y'all are suspicious in my eyes. And I got a list of black men I do not trust. Number one, I do not trust black men who don't have black friends. You don't got no black friends, brother. I don't know where your allegiance lies. I don't know. You just seem shifty. You couldn't find any of us that you relate to. None of us you fuck with like that. You know, it just seems something is a little off. You ain't got no black friends. What's going on? What are your ideologies? What do you believe in? Some shit is off on your radar where you're not attracting black people to be your friend, or you just keeping them away from you, right? Unless you grew up in the whitest of white towns, you know what I mean? Damn, what the hell going on that you ain't got no black friend? It's just weird to me, right? Another type of black man that I'm weary of. I'm weary of all black men who don't care about what haircut they get, black men who don't care about their lining. Some places might say you shape up, you edge up, right? But when your hair, I'm not talking about when your hairline is receding, right? Hey, that is what it is. You can't do nothing about that, right? But it's men, I know you know what I'm talking about. Men who just get a haircut and they don't look like they got no lining. They lining just be whatever type of way. They don't give a damn about no type of way, no type of lining they got. Like, to me, like when you got that going on, I be looking like, man, what's going on, dog? You didn't lost your black identity completely, because black men for the most part care about how the lining look when your hair get lined up. We care about how our hair getting lined up. We just ain't letting our shit just be all crazy willy nilly. That means to me you done lost your identity within our community completely, or you have conformed or assimilated yourself, or conformed yourself to be more attractive to other groups of people, to try to stray away from anything that's black related. Because I'm telling you, you would be hard pressed to find a black man. I don't give a fuck if he grew up in a affluent area or if he grew up in like a middle class area. He don't care about that lining, especially if his folks is rooted in blackness. If his people around him is rooted in blackness, they were like, yo, they gonna care about how the hair is lined up when they get a haircut. Ain't just no shit where they just got it just all just cut all crazy. That ain't what we do for real, right? Something about it, you trying to make yourself more attractive to other groups of people, or you just lost your identity. All right. Another type of black man I don't trust. I don't trust no black man that got American flags all throughout his house, all over his car and stuff like that. Because listen, while I'm proud to be an American man, while I'm proud to be born in America, living in America, of course I recognize we have privileges that other people in other countries don't have. But brother, why are you that goddamn patriotic? Why? Over like extreme patriotism screams some other shit to me. That screams like, it screams some stuff like you don't feel like there's no racism in this country. When you got all the, you just super proud. You don't feel like there's nothing that's affecting black America, but absent fathers, and that's it. Right? That's, black men who got not Confederate flags, I'm sorry, American flags just everywhere. They don't think no other problem is affecting black America but fatherlessness. I.e., what's the boy name? What's the black Larry Elder, the man name? Him. Only thing he think it matters is fatherlessness. That's it. He don't think racism exists. He don't think it's a real thing. People like that is like, yo, what is going on? And I'm not saying racism is the root of every problem in black America, because it's not. But his stuff exists. It's things that we have issues affecting our community outside of just fatherlessness. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering and stuff like that. there are certain things that affect our people that don't affect other people. You know, you've seen police brutality against our folks for years and years and years and years and years. But people who got American flags throughout their house, all over their car, black men like that, they don't believe police brutality exists. They believe all black men, all you got to do is comply and everything gonna be okay. They think that, you know, there was no such thing as any type of systemic racism at all. They think that shit is non-existent and is just a figment of black people's imagination. So when you're a black man and you got American flags all through your house and all on your car, I'm staying the fuck away from you. Okay, stay your ass over there. Okay, another type of black men I don't trust. Black men who wear Oakleys, the Oakley shades. When you wear Oakleys, the wraparound joints, like for real, they really don't think racism exists, right? And their only black friend is a dude who dresses and acts like Lil Uzi Vert or Playboy Cardi. If you wear Oakleys, that's the only type of black friend you got. They look like Lil Uzi Vert or Playboy Cardi. So all you Oakley wearing motherfucker, get y'all ass away from me. That just put you over there. Y'all also go in the category with brothers who really love Wrangler jeans. If you're a black man who really loves Wrangler jeans, you know, that means you love Brett Favre's ass to the highest degree of heavens. And that for some reason, them jeans appeal to you. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a pair of Wrangler jeans. You know, that's the jeans that's all throughout Walmart. And sometimes you might just need a pair. But if you actively just search for the Wranglers and Wranglers is your favorite jeans, oh, hell no, brother. I know what you own. You hear me? Another type of black man who I don't trust, who I'm weary of, black men who are overly into fashion. I don't know why, but most black men who are super duper into fashion, like A$AP Rocky and Kanye, y'all prone to do some coon shit at some point, okay? Because y'all want to assimilate into these different crowds and audiences with all these different fashion designers. Y'all want to sit amongst them. This shit look crazy. So you gotta stay your ass over there. I don't identify with that. When you overly into the fashion like that, I be like, yeah, you got to stay over there, dog. I don't know, something about it. You get your Kanye West on when you overly into fashion. It's just something that just really don't appeal to me. I'm like, yo, what's going on? That you superly into fashion because they want to be in them rooms and rub shoulders with all these dudes who are prominent in the fashion industry. You know, and they will throw black folks under the bus in order to do so. A$AP Rocky, one of them. All he talk about is he want to just wear cool clothes and fashion designer. He want to look at cool art and freak on non-black women. He don't care about none of them black issues. All he got to do is be black and die. Remember that shit? He said that shit. So when you overly love fashion like that, I feel like at some point your ideologies are not going to line up with the black mission. And at some point, you're going to derail and you're going to throw us off under the bus like Kanye West did too. Talking shit about our ancestors and all that. You got to stay your ass the fuck over there. Right? That's just for me. That's just honestly me. I feel like, yo, once fashion is just like you just pouring your heart, mind, body, and soul in it, you're going to do some other off-brand stuff. You're going to do some off-brand stuff. Another group of black men I don't trust, black men who are in white fraternities. Because listen, I went to a historically black college for 4 years, and I went to a PWI for 2 years, right? Went to a PWI for 2 years, and I'm telling you, them frat houses, I ain't been inside of them, but I've been amongst some of them crowds. I know that N-word be flying around. Okay, we had situations where the N-word was said and stuff like I wasn't around, but it was a problem in campus with some of them saying the N-word and all that type of stuff, right? Seriously, at the predominantly white school I was at. And I know in that white frat house, that word is flying around, especially when they get that liquor up in them, drinking them beers, drinking whatever they drinking. That N-word get to flying around heavily. And you up in that motherfucker and you cool with the shit happening because you in that fraternity house in the white fraternity. So I know some shit is off with you, okay? Furthermore, why do they fuck with you so heavily like that? Why? Something that they just like they identify with is over there and it's just beyond brotherhood to me. Some just seems like you might, I don't know, you in a white fraternity, that word I know is just you probably one of them that assimilate to their beliefs and ideologies very heavily. You probably believe, hey, race doesn't matter, and you probably one of the people, I don't see color. When you should, as a black man, you should recognize that you do have color because your color dictates sometimes how you're treated in this country and certain things that we cannot do or certain things that we are discriminated against certain things that we are discriminated against because of the color of our skin. So you should be cognizant of that. You should see color because you can put yourself in crazy situations not being cognizant of that, right? Also, man, I don't trust black men who don't care about white people saying the N-word. If you one of them black men who don't care about, you think it's just a word, it don't really mean nothing. You one of them black men, they be like, it's 2023, we need to get over that. Stay your ass the fuck over there. Because I know you've been lost a while along the way. Somebody in your family has failed you where they think they have let you believe that non-black people, I'm not going to just say white people, but white people in particular, but non-black people in general. Your people have failed you in some way where you think that that's okay for them to be saying that and they not black. Especially like at the end, because I know a lot of black folks, especially I just added somebody else, another black man to my list, another type of black man to my list. But yeah, you feel like you don't care that white people say the N-word is just a word. Something along the way, your people, you trailed off. Because if you don't recognize the pain and agony that fell behind that word, how that word was used to demoralize, to diminish, to make your people feel less than human, to make our people feel less than human, and you letting a white person say that, right? Or any other non-black person say that for real. But in this instance, like I said, I had said white on the list. Something going on with you. I don't know nobody that's non-black should be saying that to me. That's just me, right? And yeah, but if I know it's black people who are, for the most part, I've seen a lot of black folks who are like, who really don't care about it. Listen, I know it's a lot of people who watch this channel who are vets. A lot of black folks who are in military. And I don't really trust a lot of black folks who are higher up in military ranks like that. A lot of black men who are super, super high up. Like, because, and I say this, I have black friends who are in military. I have my god brothers have been in military. My cousins have been in military and all that, right? But at the core of them, they maintain their blackness. In the military, they try to strip you of whatever your cultural identity is, and your identity becomes that of just what your branch of military is, right? You become an army man. You're not a black man, none of that. They want to make y'all as uniform as possible. That's why they wear the uniforms. They want y'all to walk in lockstep with each other, talk in lockstep with each other, act in lockstep with each other, think in lockstep with each other, right? So when you do that, you put your culture to the side. A lot of people put their culture to the side. Not all people, but it's a lot of them that do. So you don't think that you start thinking that other shit is cool. You start thinking that it's cool that that non-black folks say the N-word. You start, disassociating yourself with certain black cultural things that we hold strong to us and certain shit that we just don't let fly. You start letting it fly because, hey, we're all as one. Hey, it's okay that this white guy is saying the N-word. It's okay that, maybe racism isn't a problem in this country. Maybe black people just need to have just more fathers and everything will be okay. Maybe there is no police brutality. Maybe I don't see color. Maybe color is not a thing, and you teach your kids that color doesn't matter. Right? You have black kids and you send them off in this world thinking that color doesn't matter. And then they get out here and they find out it does. They find out that they have different interactions than their white counterparts or non-black counterparts with police officers. That, their house can be appraised for one thing if they're a black family versus if they're a non-black family. People find these things out, right? And, you start figuring out, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then your kids are wondering, well, I thought nothing mattered. I thought color didn't matter. And then your kids found out, yes, it does, But yeah, black men who are super, super duper, duper, duper high up in the military, not all of them, but a lot of them have threw their black cultural identity to the side to be in lockstep in uniform with the military. And that's all they live and breathe. It's just military stuff. So, yeah, man, all the list of black folks that I just named, black men like that, majority of them, I just do not, you got to stay away from me. Because I feel like you have been compromised in some way, or we just do not agree with certain things and we're going to clash. And at some point, you're going to do some shit that really piss me off, or you're going to believe some stuff or say some stuff or allow something that's going to make me want to probably snap out on you. You know what I mean? Or call you crazy stuff, or just be really like tell you about yourself in a way, right? And furthermore, it's not good for my health to be around black men who are prone to coon up, prone to eat them butter biscuits, prone to prone to eat them butter biscuits, prone to I don't know, to kiss the boot, prone to be bootlickers, prone to be Sambo-ish. I can't do that. Them type of black dudes really make my skin crawl for real. And I just started getting like, yo, I got to get the hell up out of here, right? And I'm not saying, because I want to say this too, to be very clear. I've said this in videos. Black people are not monolithic, right? We come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, different flavors. But anti-blackness, when you are cool with anti-blackness and you are assimilating to any culture that is anti-black, I can't fuck with you. Yes, there are black people who come from street environments, black people that come from upscale environments, black people who are professional, black people who are, just cut and dry hood, black people who are in middle class, black people who are in between hood and professional and all of that. And that's fine. But when you support anti-blackness, stay the fuck away from me, dog. Peace.